Hello. Hello, hello. Okay, hold on. I hope y'all can hear me. Let me know if you can. If you're here. Okay, good. I can hear myself. Okay. Okay. So I can hear myself. Y'all should be able to hear me, hopefully. Um, I see a couple people already in the chat discovering oceans. Can I show this? Yay! I'm using StreamYard this time because I didn't like the last one. I didn't like how that went. YouTube needs to make it easier. Um, Dylan, hey. Oop, Geeky Dreams. Hey, hey, hey. Brianna. Hey, hey, hey. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm gonna wait just a little bit. So more people can get in here, I guess. Not that, I mean, really, I don't care. Like, honestly, I'm doing this because I do not want to edit a video. I just finished editing episode 2 of the Yowie Shelf podcast that I'm doing with my friend Amanda. And, I'm tired. So I wanted to do this video. But hey, Maritza, I wanted to do this video, but I didn't want to have to edit it. I didn't. So here we are. Dylan, hi. I already showed your comment. So, oh, hey, Akisha. I'm trying to show y'all's comments and say hi. Ileana, hi. I think we can. Dulce, hi. Hola. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. And anyone who, Suki, hi. Anyone who does not get to hear the beginning, y'all can go back. It'll be up. So for now, I'm going to just go ahead and start. Hey, everyone who has popped in. You know what? I'll show some more of y'all. Let me show y'all and say hey. So good to see y'all here. Dylan said that he was getting food and water. Good, because you're going to need it. Adorkable. Hey. So fancy showing all the names. Listen, I know. StreamYard is the best. I love it because you can do all of this. And it's like saying hi to y'all and kind of, giving a little shout out. Is there anything in my teeth? Okay, good. I just ate dinner. So hopefully that's not there. Hey, Janae. Oh, hey. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Actually, you know what? That's a lie. Let me not lie. So something that I did want to do really quick. Underneath the community post that I did, some of y'all left some comments, and I wanted to read these because I think that would be pretty interesting. Well, mainly there's one that I wanted to read, and it was by Han YSR, and I can't show y'all on here, or I would, but they say unhauls are one of the hardest things for me. I did one earlier this year, but it took a long time, mostly debating whether to keep or get rid of stuff. I don't think I'll ever do another one, at least not for a long time. That's why I try to be extra careful with new manga and even try a little online before deciding to buy it or not, which I think is a great idea. And that's honestly the way I operate. I'm very picky about what manga I buy, especially physically. Now on my Kindle, I'll buy whatever because it's on my Kindle and it's not taking up physical space. Yeah, when it comes to my physical shelves, I am pretty picky. And honestly, the ones that I'm getting rid of, there's these 2 stacks down here, and I have another taller stack next to me. These that I'm giving away or getting, unhauling, whatever, they're not most of them are I don't think any of them are all that new. Most of these are series that I got, um, I would say some like last year or longer, and I just had them on my shelves, and I've decided that I don't really want to keep them for various reasons that we will get into. And so let's go ahead and start. Um, this stack on the bottom is the stack that I'm holding in the thumbnail of this. So if you're like curious about how much manga I'm actually unhauling, there's more. Um, oh, Dylan, this is a good comment. I fully agree. That's what's nice about having a Kindle. I know that not everyone loves Kindle, and I know Amazon is but anyway, I know not everyone loves digital manga, but for me personally, I really enjoy it because it does let me try things out. And I don't, because I guess it also depends on like what your reasoning is for like buying physical. Like if you're someone who, or what am I trying to say? It depends on what your reason is for not wanting to buy things impulsively. Like if it's a budget issue, then I can completely understand like not necessarily wanting to read digital and also physical. But mine is not a budget issue at all. I'm sure my husband would love it if I would give myself a budget, but anyway, so mine's not a budget issue. It's more so more of a space thing. And the thing is we have plenty of space, but I don't want to take up all of my space with just books. Like I'm a minimalist. I live a relatively minimalist lifestyle. I know it doesn't seem like it because I do have a decent sized collection, but the rest of my house is very minimalist and like legitimate, not just like not in style per se, but like in the fact that we have 4 plates, 4 bowls, 4 spoons and forks because there are only 4 of us. Like it's that deep. So yeah, it's more I just like to have as much space in my house as possible. And I don't want to buy any more bookshelves. I have plenty. So but I keep saying that I'm gonna start, but like I have not yet. I'm reading y'all's comments. So let me get this started and then I'll go back and like read y'all's comments. But y'all have fun. Y'all have fun. Y'all talk amongst each other, while I'm going through this. And let's get it going. Okay, so first on the stack, I'm getting rid of Pula Magi Madoka Magica. I actually enjoyed this series when I read it. I've also watched the anime. I enjoyed the anime, but I am just not interested in picking this up again. And I try to only keep series on my shelves that I can foresee myself reading in the future again anyway. And this is just not one that I'm just not, I don't know. I'm not really interested in it as far as reading it again. If you haven't heard of this, it's a sort of dark take on the magical girl trope. And to be honest, like it's dark, but if you've read like Magic Knight Rayearth, then you're kind of already used to like the dark magical girl kind of thing because it also has a darkness to it, and I like it better than this one, to be honest. But this was fine. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna go into it as far as like what this is actually about because I feel like everyone has at least heard of this one. It's okay. I don't love it. The anime was the anime was interesting. Yeah. Anyway. Okay, so next, I am unhauling volumes 1 through 3 of 7 Billion Needles. This is by Nobuaki Tadano. And I'm getting rid of this physically because I have it on my Kindle. I have it digitally, and it's very hard to find the 4th volume. And I'm tired of having just the 3 volumes on my shelves. So I figured since I have it digitally, I'll just keep it that way. And also, I'm not super interested in picking this up again and rereading it because the only volume out of this I loved was volume one. So I just, I don't care that much about it. If you are curious, this is, um, it's a sci-fi series, and it basically follows this girl who gets possessed in a way by like this alien being that had accidentally killed her. And she's now tasked to basically save the world. You know, like that's it's a shonen. That's what happens. And it's interesting, but it's kind of weird and things get all like hard to follow in the last couple of volumes, and the only volume that I really like is the first one. So getting rid of that. Ooh, this one is probably going to upset some people. And I might end up changing my mind. I might keep this one, but this is Tropic of the Sea by Satoshi Kon. Um, I know, I know that he is very well loved. Um, I just don't know if I want to, I don't know if I loved this enough to want to reread it. Like, I fully enjoyed this when I did read it the first time. I thought it's beautifully drawn. It's not clamp style, but it's still very, very, it's gorgeous. Let me see if I can find a panel that's just stunning. Like, look at this. Absolutely gorgeous. But I think I'd rather kind of pass this along to someone else than keep it because I just don't see myself reading it again in the future. And that's really the only reason why. There's nothing wrong with it. I just don't really care to reread it. Okay, I'm going to stop for a second and go back and say hey to everyone who's come in. Let's see. I see the anime tea. Hi. Hello. Oh, okay. So Blue Savant and also Janae both said that. So I guess y'all really liked Madoka Magica. Yeah. I mean, it was a fine anime. I did not hate it, but it was not my favorite. Let's see. Hello. Hi. Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm getting distracted by these comments. Let me keep going. I'm so glad y'all are like chatting down there. Yay. That makes me happy. Anyway, so next I'm getting rid of Secretly I've Been Suffering About Being Sexless. This is by an author named Togame. And I actually really liked this. This is about it's the mangaka's like semi-autobiographical story about her struggle with having a sexless marriage. And I did really enjoy it, but I don't see myself reading it again because I feel like this is one like once you read it, you know what happens, and it's not a fantasy. So it's just I don't think it has that much rereadability. So it's, yeah, not gonna keep it, but it is cute. Like the story was funny, but I just can't see myself reading this again. Oh, okay. Let's see. Okay. So Kai Handy asked, what do I do with the manga I unhaul? So I typically either give it to friends. I've tried giving it to my oldest son, and he doesn't care. He doesn't care about manga, so I just skip over him. But usually, I'll give it to friends first, And then after my friends have gone, and made their choices, I usually give it away to subscribers. So definitely like keep that, keep your eyes open, because I am very much like, I'll just give it to somebody. Like if you end up hitting me up in the DMs or whatever on Instagram or Twitter, and you're like, hey, I saw this that you're getting rid of. I would very likely do it. I am actually thinking about getting a PO box soon though, so that I can use that as my address. Because I have sent, I mean, no one has been creepy. No one has like tried to come to me or anything. But in the past I have sent manga to like just kind of random people, and then later thought, you know what, now they have my address. I mean, y'all can run up if you want to, but don't forget I'm from Oklahoma, so I can't be blamed for what may happen if you try to run up on me. Side note, I am currently drinking cold brew with oat milk, and it's delicious, so good. But okay, I don't want y'all to send me things. I want to send y'all things. So I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see about that. I would rather send y'all things. Listen, Janae, don't run up on me. I promise. Like I promise y'all, don't do it. Akisha said, I love your coffee mug. Thank you. Those of y'all who have known me for a while probably know that I have an obsession with foxes. My oldest son's name is Fox, and my youngest son's middle name is Todd, which means fox in the Scottish language, and also was the name of the Fox and the Hound. I know it's a lot, but it is what it is. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I definitely want to do a giveaway at some point. Let's see. Oh, Dylan, Sexless has been on your want list. Okay. I think I have your address, so just saying. Oh, I'm going to go back a little bit because someone asked me what's one of my few favorite spicy manga you would recommend to someone who hasn't bought any at all. Oh, I guess I could have shown that instead of like reading it, but ooh, okay. I'm gonna save this question for like the end, because I keep getting distracted, and this is supposed to be an unhaul video, not a let's like let Aisha talk so much. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, Janae said you're gonna run up on me if I'm in Boulder. You don't even have to run up. Next time I'm in Boulder, I will hit you up so we can meet finally. Okay. So I'm going to, oh goodness. Okay. I'm not looking at this anymore. I will get to y'all's questions and things after, because otherwise we'll be on here for like 2 hours. So, okay. So the next thing that is on my unhaul list, Dragon Half by, who wrote this? Ryusuke Mita. So I really enjoyed this. I liked this a lot. It's very much like an early 90s series. The style, I'll show y'all really quick. That wasn't a good panel. The art style is very 90s, and the story is very 90s. It has like an RPG fantasy feel, and it's about basically a teenage girl who is half dragon, half human, and she falls in love with this celebrity guy, and she finds out that he doesn't like dragons, and so she goes on a quest to get rid of her dragon side because she wants to be fully human so that this guy will like her. It's so ridiculous, and I loved every second of it. I loved reading this. I absolutely did. I am letting go of this because I'm pretty sure, let me double check, because I'm pretty sure that I can get this digitally if I want to. I'll look later, but I'm pretty sure I can get this digitally if I decide I want to read it later. Dylan said, I love the name of the guy. Yes, his name is Dick Saucer. Which is, I might, you know what? I might be talking myself into keeping this because I do really this. It is a really funny series. Maybe I'll make a maybe pile. I'm gonna make a maybe pile because sometimes I'll be talking myself out of getting rid of stuff. But yeah, Dig Saucer, it's so funny. But yeah, Dragon Half is really funny. If I decide not to keep it, I'll let y'all know. So yeah. Anyways, next I'm giving away Mushroom Girls in Love. This is by Kei Murayama. Another cute story that I did not hate, but it left me wanting, hold on, this is okay. It left me wanting a lot more. This is, it's a, how do I explain this? It's a fantasy story focusing on these two mushroom girls. And I don't even really know how do I describe this? Anyway, it doesn't even matter because it's not like, I feel like it's not very fleshed out. It is a one shot, but it does have potential. Like I would love to read an actual series featuring these characters because it does play a lot with gender. Like all of the mushrooms are technically female, but they have I don't know how to explain it. Like they're female, but not necessarily stereotypically female. Like their personalities vary, and I liked that aspect. I like that they play different roles. It's very, very interesting, but it's just not fully fleshed out. So for me, I just I can't love it. And I've read this twice, read it once by myself, once with a friend, and the friend and I both had the same like thought that it just it's okay. But the art is really nice. The art actually reminds me a little bit of Hakume and Mikochi, which is a very great series that I love. But yeah, so there's that. Yeah, it's cute. The cover is adorable. The art is adorable. It's okay. So next, I am letting go of volumes 1 and 2, which this is the full series of Until the Full Moon by Sanami Mato. Again, loved it when I read it, but after like time has gone, I realized that I don't care to reread it. This is about a guy named Marlowe who is supposed to be a werewolf, but he does not turn into a werewolf. He turns into a woman basically. So it's one of those like gender bender, kind of like the like Ranma one half or something like that. But he has this childhood friend who is a vampire, and this vampire guy is like, hey, I like you. I've always liked you. And there's like a back and forth throughout the whole series where the vampire is trying to like get with the werewolf, and it's funny, it's endearing, I enjoyed it, but I don't want to reread it. Although if I do decide that I want to reread it, I will buy the newer edition because I like the covers better. So this is something that I may possibly repurchase in the future, but I'm not going to keep these. Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. I wondered how if a lot of people thought that I was going live on Instagram, because I also feel like people here on YouTube thought that I was talking about going live on Instagram. Because a lot of y'all in the community tab voted like, oh no, do a regular video. So maybe everyone thought I was going, oh, well, I'm glad you're here. Oh goodness. Okay. I promise I'm gonna get to y'all's comments and stuff. I'm trying to not distract myself. So um next I'm getting rid of The Delinquent Housewife by Nemu Yoko. I have a review on this on the channel. And in that review, I say that I enjoy it, but I also mention things that I don't like about it. Um, so I guess if you want to know more about this series, definitely watch my video on it. But I don't care to reread this one. I feel like I am totally like, I'm so sorry, I'm blinding y'all, but I have to have a light because I'm losing light in this room and I'm brown, okay? And I need y'all to be able to see me. So anyway, getting rid of this, it's just not something that I will reread. I did enjoy it, but the thing that I didn't like about it makes me not want to reread this because I don't want to reread that part, if that makes sense. So, oh, YouTube didn't notify. I feel like YouTube doesn't notify anyone of anything because YouTube no, never mind. I'm not going to say it. I was going to make a joke about YouTube being homophobic and racist, but then I was like, wait, no, I'm just kidding. Don't like YouTube, don't come for me. I'm just kidding. Anyway, so the final series in that taller stack, I am letting go of Karakuri Odette. This is by Julieta Suzuki, who is the mangaka behind Kami-sama Kiss, I think. Yes, Kami-sama Kiss. And I talk about this series in a video. I cannot remember which video it is. So later on, like I'll link it if y'all want to watch it. But this was an interesting read. It wasn't bad. I did think it was cute, but I don't necessarily see myself rereading this. Oops. But I'll show y'all like the art. It's very like late 90s, early 2000s, which is what had initially appealed to me. But the story kind of, I feel like it doesn't really know what it wants to do. It starts out as sort of like a slice of life with a sci-fi twist because the main character is an android, but then it takes like a weird turn, and so there's like mystery and more sci-fi. I don't know, it gets weird, and I didn't love it. But the covers though are really cute. Ugh, this is one maybe I would maybe keep this and do like a DIY or something like that because the covers are stinking adorable. Like, look at these. That's really cute too. Dang it. Okay, I don't know. No, I'm not gonna ruin these poor books because someone actually might want to read these. But yes, Geeky Dreams. I agree. I love that art style so much, and I think it's because it's nostalgic for me. It's very nostalgic for me because that's when I first started reading manga. Was in the early 2006, so like mid whatever, early 2000s, and I have like a soft spot for that era. So I don't know, like I saw that and I was like, I want it. I actually bought them from Right Stuff, so they may still be there. If not, I don't know. I think I'm gonna get rid of them. Okay, so let's get one of these. Okay. Oh. Hopefully y'all couldn't see how dirty my shirt is. I did wash this. But then I got it dirty again. So anyway. All right. So on the top here, I have SOS by Hinako Ashihara. This is an anthology, and it's really cute. Like it's a cute little anthology. Again, just not something that I'm super interested in rereading. And honestly, that's probably going to be like that's the gist of this, is that most of these are things that I didn't hate. I just don't care to reread at this time. So yeah, this is going. If you if there's anything that you see that you would like for me to go into more detail about, then let me know. And maybe that will help us get through this so that I can read y'all's comments and we can chat a little bit. Okay. Okay. So if you want me to talk about this one a little bit, let me know. But otherwise, I'm just going to keep moving because it's just an anthology with some cute little love stories. It's nothing to write home about. Okay, this one, panty and stocking with garter belt. This I'm not keeping. If you know anything about panty and stocking, you know what this is about. It's funny, but I didn't love this. I didn't love it. It was okay. But I do like the art style. The art style kind of in some ways reminds me of Keiji Arawi, the guy who wrote City and what's the other one? City and Nichijou, I think. Yeah. So cute, but I don't. It was okay. It was okay. So another one I'm getting rid of is Upside Down. Melting Lover by Bukuro Yamada. I'm a little bit sad because this is gorgeous. Like, look at this. I may end up keeping this just like to display it because it is really pretty. I love it's such a beautiful print, but I didn't really love the stories like I thought I would. This is from Kuma, and Kuma I think is it's an imprint through Faku. So it's like they're trying to give us like some BL instead of just like straight hentai. So knowing that it was an imprint of Faku, I was like, ooh, okay, that's gonna be. But sadly, this didn't give me what I was expecting. I thought that this was going to be a lot more smutty and sexy, you know. It really isn't. Oh, Ileana, are you asking for the name of this? It's Melting Lover. But yeah, I was a little disappointed, but I'm glad that I purchased it because I did want to support them going into the BL because I would love to see it. This just wasn't my favorite, but I may actually I may keep this because it's pretty, or I might give this to one of my friends who just said that it's on their radar. So that might be a thing. But yeah, okay. Moving on. So this next one that I'm getting rid of, I feel kind of bad about it because it was given to me by one of my awesome like Instagram manga friends. And I didn't hate it, but it's not something again that I would reread. But that's Hungry for You, Endo Yasuko Stalks the Night by Flower Child. It's just a 2-volume series. It's about it's set in high school, and it's about this girl who lives on her own, and she basically ends up I'm not describing this very well. Basically, there are girls that are being bitten by vampires, and she accidentally sees one of her classmates biting someone, but then she is kind of dumb and doesn't really believe that she's a vampire, and they become friends, and there's a lot of shenanigans, and it's vaguely Yuri-ish. That was the worst description ever. But anyway. Ooh, okay, this next one. I am only getting rid of this because it makes me sad to own it because I know that I cannot get any more of this. I am so sad. So when was this? Around the holiday, I had purchased a hentai, or not hentai, an adult manga blind box from Right Stuff. It was like for $1, and I didn't know what I was gonna get. This came, and I was like, this looks weird. What is this? I read it. It's freaking amazing. Like, I am so mad. This was so good. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it basically, to give y'all like an idea of what this is about, um there's a meteor shower, and it basically destroys the world. Okay, except for some, like, yeah, it just destroys the world. But there's this weird thing where like some people would get hit by meteors and then be transported, or they'd wake up in a completely different like universe. And there's like crazy animals, and then you find out some other things, like they turn into these crazy animals. Like, oh, I just anyway, I don't even want to talk about it because it blew my mind. Also, I was thirsting over this guy until I found out he's like 17 or something stupid. I was so mad. But anyway, oh, it's so good. It's so good. Like, I might actually keep this just so that I can reread it, but it makes me sad because it's not, I don't think it's ever going to get finished. Let me take a break and go and check out. Oh my gosh. Okay. There's so many comments. Dang it. Maybe I should have been keeping up with this. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm bad at this. I'm so sorry. Okay, so Ashley asks this. Y'all can see that, I'm sure. I enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed it. So go ahead and watch my video. I think if you search Delinquent Housewife on my channel, it should, I think that's what I titled the video. Definitely watch that video because I really did enjoy it. I just don't know if I would. I it's worth reading. I think it's worth reading. Oh, hey, yes, like this. Um I did read. I read the first volume of Scarlet a couple months ago, and I did really like that. I would love to see. I would love to see more. I'd love to see it. I'm telling you, lives. I was blown away, but I don't even want to tell you to don't get it because you're going to be sad because there's no more. Like it just got, and it's upsetting because at the end it's like in the next volume, and I'm like, what next volume? There won't be one. So yeah. But yeah, Vampire Yuri, Scarlet. Um oh, okay. I'm very sad about it. And I'm upset that Right Stuff sent this to me in my blind box. Because why would you do this to me? It's rude. So rude. Yeah. Yes, base. Yes. It's the best. It's the best. There was another one. No. No, wait, that's not Yuri. Never mind. I got myself excited, but never mind. Okay. Oops. Wait. Okay. Yeah, freaking Tokyo Pop. I don't even. My feelings are hurt. Okay, yes. That is like, and that could, I'm sure that would bring up some like discourse or whatever. Like I realize that they are fictional characters. Like it is okay to think a fictional character is attractive regardless of their age, especially, well, not regardless, because there are some that are drawn purpose, like they look young, and I'm like, how are you attracted to that character that looks like a child? But this dude, I mean, listen, when I first read this, you could not have told me that he was 17 and have me believe you. I'm trying to find it. Where's that picture? Because I was just like, I've never in my life met a 17-year-old that looked like this dude. Where did he go? Okay, now I look crazy. Oh, here we go. Like, who? What 17-year-old looks like that? I fully thought he was like 35, and I was like, hey, he's not, and I'm sad about it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, so do I read light novels? No. Not, and when I say no, I don't mean that I'm never going to. I just have not. And that's, yeah, I just haven't. I would like to. Um I usually, let's see, my friend G and also that man and his manga, they are both people that I tend to go to when I am like curious about light novels, but I haven't read any, unfortunately. Okay, I hope that I get better at this live thing because I don't know. I feel bad for y'all having to watch this. You're not, I mean, you can always go back later. It's fine. You haven't missed too much. So, actually, this next one that I'm going to show y'all that I'm unhauling is going to be, it's going to be a conversation starter. So, you are just in time, really. Okay. Anything new? Oh, yes. That is one that I was thinking of. That's one that I have and I will never get rid of because like I'm holding out hope that the rest of it will get picked up by someone. But yeah, I love that. I love that manga and I'm so sad. Why are you bringing that up? Okay, so moving on. Y'all fixing to be mad about this next one, but I don't care. Be mad at your mom. Wait, no, I am mama. Don't be mad at this mom. Be mad at your actual mom. Don't be mad at me. So I am letting go of where, wait, where are the first? Oh, well. Anyways, I'm letting go of Sailor Moon. The whole series, I'm letting go of it. Let me explain before y'all outrage. Okay. I do not hate Sailor Moon at all, but I do not see myself rereading this. In all honesty, if I have to choose a, I know, if I have to choose a magical girl series, for me personally, I prefer Magic Knight Rayearth, parts 1 and part 2. I love them. I love them, and I love them more than Sailor Moon. Um, just throwing that out there, and I'm not saying that Sailor Moon is bad. It is not. It's not bad. Sailor Moon is not bad. Sailor Moon is Mava. You know, like it's like I give credit where credit is due to Sailor Moon. And you also have to understand that for me, I don't have the level of nostalgia that a lot of people have because I mean, I'll be 34 next month, and I didn't read this manga until I was well into my 20s. Actually, when did yeah, I was well into my 20s when I read this. So I was already a fully grown adult. This is not something that I read in middle school, so I don't have that like nostalgia for it. But I do really appreciate it. It is iconic, and I realize that it's iconic. But just because something is iconic doesn't mean that I have to keep it on my shelves. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I would never trash this manga as far as like going around telling people not to read it. But it's just not something that I have any interest in rereading. The art is stunning. Especially, you know, I mean, it's gorgeous. The characters there's interesting characters. It's fun. It's a fun series, but it's not my thing. Like I said, if I'm gonna choose a magical girl series, I much prefer Magic Knight Rayearth. And I have my reasons and I'll talk about them. Yeah, I'll talk about them. So yeah, and this right here, it's exactly. And I'm not purposely skipping anyone's comments. This one just popped up. But yeah, you can respect what it represents while also acknowledging it's not 100% your thing. Yeah, exactly. I would never, like I said, I would never tell someone else to not read it because I do think that it's just it's kind of one of it's like it's a classic, you know, and who tells people to not read classics? I don't know. It's like, so I would never tell someone not to read it. It's just not something that I love. So, okay. Um okay. Okay. But I will say Magic Knight Rayearth is also an older series. And it to me is it's just it's so good. I'm a little bit biased. I love Magic Knight Rayearth. Anyway, so let's move on to this final stack, y'all. Okay. Ooh, oh, did I just show what y'all probably saw it. Okay. So, oh, here's the rest of Sailor Moon. I kind of messed things up when I was moving stuff. So, we're almost done though. I'm getting rid of Dead Man Wonderland, and this kind of makes me a little bit sad because I do really enjoy this series, or I did really enjoy this series. Um, but again, I don't want to reread it. I feel like this is one of those, like, once you know what happens in the end, there's not really any reason to read it again for me personally. Obviously, everyone's different, but for me, I know what happens in the end. I know who, like, all the big twists and things like that. I know what happened. And so it's not something that I want to reread, but it is very good. This is one that I would recommend. I would recommend that you read it. If you have access, like if you read digital, I think this is available digitally. Because I think that would be a good way to read it first. And when I say digitally, y'all know that I don't mean scans. Y'all know that, so don't say nothing. But anyway, yeah, I did really enjoy this manga. I don't really want to reread it. And yeah, this right here. This so true. Because it's like once there's like that mystery element is solved, it's like, okay, well, that was fun. Um I can't read this again. So, yeah, kind of disappointing, because yeah, I mean, I have the whole series, definitely invested in it, and now I'm like, oh, I don't want to reread this. I tried for a long time to get my oldest son to read it because I didn't want to get rid of it, but he just has zero interest in reading manga. Mostly, I think because he wants to spite me, and that's fine. It's whatever. So, yeah. Okay. Last but not least, I am getting rid of this series called X Kai. It's a 2-volume series. It was released by Tokyo Pop, and it was cute. It was a cute little thing. Excuse me. That is so rude. Excuse me. Anyway. So yeah, anyway, this is a like drama romance about this guy who he's basically an assassin, and let's see, I'll show you. He's basically an assassin, and he goes through these, it's very episodic and it's interesting, but it's one of those where there is like a mystery element, and so once you read it, it's like, oh, I already knew about that. So I don't know. I do like the art style. It's that late 90s, early 2000s kind of style that I do like. But I would rather pass this along than keep it. So that's it. That's everything that I am unhauling. I do want to say that, like I said earlier, I absolutely plan to have a giveaway. I'm gonna let my friends like kind of pick what, like, I already have at least 2 people who have like told me like, hey, I want to look through it first. So I will be giving things to friends first, and the rest I will be can't talk. I'll be hosting a giveaway. So stay tuned for that. Now, I'm going to go back and look at comments to see what y'all have been saying. See if anything. Let's see. I see y'all chatting amongst each other. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. Oh, okay. It looks like a couple of y'all have never watched or read Sailor Moon. And you know what? I'm not mad at you. I feel like it's one of those things that you you don't have to read it. Listen, you don't have to read Sailor Moon. I know it's iconic, but it's okay to not read it. Don't let anyone shame you, okay? Just like, what is that one? One Piece? Everyone's all like, you should read One Piece. No, you don't have to. Okay, just letting y'all know. Just letting y'all know. You don't have to read anything you don't want to read. Okay, so going to read here. Yeah, I mean, it looks like, yeah. I mean, I get it. Y'all are like surprised. I know it's surprising because Sailor Moon is something that like a lot of people really love, especially people my age. But like, yeah, it's I watched some of the episodes of the anime, the 90s anime when I was a kid. Like obviously the English dub or whatever. And I have a little bit, like a little bit of nostalgia, but it's not, I mean, think about like, I have a lot of nostalgia for the Harry Potter series, for example, because I was 13 the first time I read one of the first book. And it was a huge part of my childhood up into my young adulthood. And there's a lot of people who have read it in their adult years and they're like, what is this? This is not, it's not that great. So, I mean, it is what it is. So, oh, yeah. Okay. I'm telling you, MKR is just, and I recently read part two, and it was also, I loved how in part two, they kind of, they touched on PTSD. These girls were going through it. I mean, imagine being a teenage girl getting whisked off to a magical land out of nowhere, and then you're like, and then you're told, oh hey, you have magic powers and you have to fight this thing to save our world, and you don't really know all the things, but you're all like, ooh, but we get magic powers. Then you go and fight, and then you find out that that fighting that you did, that person that you killed, maybe they didn't deserve to die. And then you just get sent home, and then you have to like sit there and you're like, what? I'm home now and I have to deal with the fact that I just killed someone. Woof. And so then in the second half, they do get to go back, but they're having to deal with it. It's just, oh, it's so good. I'm trying to save that for when I do talk about my clamp stuff. So moving on, I'm getting too excited. Okay, have I read Cardcaptor Sakura yet? I have not. What do I have left? I have Cardcaptor Sakura and Clear Card, of course, that I need to read. And I'm in the middle of reading Angelic Layer, and I actually think that might be it. I can't see, I can't see over there, but I think that might, oh no. I take that back. I still also need to read Holic Ray and Gate 7, which I haven't been in a huge hurry because neither one of those are complete. They'll probably never be complete, but I do want to read those before I do my clamp video. So a lot of people said that Dead Man Wonderland is on their list. It's fun. It's fun. Oh no. Oh, 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 I'm so sorry. Yeah. Ugh. So good, just so good. And I'm really excited to read Cardcaptor Sakura. I read Tsubasa and oh, sorry, I think this is you were talking about Dead Man Wonderland. But anyway, so going back to the Tsubasa, I I have a lot of thoughts about that one. It was interesting though. It was very interesting, but it made me want to read Cardcaptor Sakura even more. So do 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 do. Okay. I think I'm caught up with y'all's comments. 3 a.m. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad you were able to make it then. Good night. Go to sleep. 3 a.m. The heck? That's too Go to bed. You should have been in bed like 6 hours ago. But yeah, Gate 7. I have not started reading it yet because I know it doesn't really have like an ending, and I'm very sad. Let's see. Do, do, do. But yeah, because I love the original Holic so much, I am both excited and afraid to read Holic Ray. I don't know, like, oh my gosh, Holic is my favorite. It's my favorite. I love it so much, and um, I'm really like I'm really nervous about reading Ray. Ugh. Okay. Hey, Natalie. Hey, hey. Okay. So, oh, you liked what you see. I have a feeling I'm gonna enjoy it, but it's not finished. It's like 4 volumes, and it's on like permanent hiatus. Okay, so what's what? Oh, my favorite spicy Yuri. My favorite spicy Yuri. Let me. You know what? I don't even know if. Sorry, I keep scooting back, so y'all probably can't even hear me. I don't actually own any super spicy Yuri. Now that I'm looking, all of my Yuri is more like tame, and that's mainly because I feel like the Yuri that gets published here in English does tend to be either like given to. Oh, wait a minute. Dylan, you just reminded me. Even Eve. Where did I put that? Oh, yeah, Dylan. Even Eve. I forgot that I have this. I like, but this is the only spicy Yuri that I have because it's the only one so far that has been released in English to my knowledge. So yeah, there's that. Um, ooh, okay. Oh, going back to yes, stunning. Yuko is my waifu. She's so beautiful. Even Watanuki. Like I've said this. If Watanuki, when he's grown, just ooh, okay. So, oh, this is a good question. Okay, so I do have a video about Rigveda. I did enjoy it, but I personally found it to be a little convoluted. Which, to be fair, a lot of Clamp's works are kind of convoluted, but this is like on another level. Like it just, I think it was their first like officially published work, like their debut as professionals, and I think it shows. But I still think it's beautifully drawn. The art is, of course, stunning, and the story is interesting. Um, if you're a huge fan of Clamp, definitely get your hands on it. Otherwise, you could skip it, to be honest. Dylan knows. Um, okay, have I oh, where did it go? Ah, sorry, I'm like skipping. Hold on, let me go back. Where did Oh, okay, here we go. Have you read Bloom Into You? I have not. Wait. No, I have not. I had to think about it. There was a Yuri that I had on my Kindle, but I think that was Sweet Blue Flowers, and I kind of read that one and then didn't end up continuing. But I haven't read Bloom Into You. To be honest, a lot of the Yuri that people really like love, I haven't read it because they tend to be set in high school, and I y'all know that, I do sometimes read like shoujo romance. Shoujo romance meaning like romance centered around high schoolers. Like I do sometimes read them and I sometimes love them. So I'm sure that with Yuri, I could find some that I really like. I just think that my problem a lot of the time with Yuri set in high school, there is this feeling of like this is a phase, like, oh, it's just a phase, and I don't like that. Like I want to see real like romance, like if you can have a straight high school couple like ready to die for each other and nobody's telling them it's a phase, which it probably is, because let's face it, most of us don't end up with our no most of us don't end up with the person that we met at 17, 18. I did. I did. But that's me. Anyway, basically, no, I haven't read it. Maybe I should. Oh goodness. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, okay. I saw that on Twitter that there's a Faku Yuri coming soon, and I am so excited because I need it. I need it. Um, oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. See, hey. Yes. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Oops. Sorry, I'm still getting used to this. I'm sorry. Okay. Let me go back. What are your thoughts on, and I don't even know how to say, is it Levius, whatever. So I haven't started reading it yet. My youngest brother, he did purchase, I think, the first and second volume. I was going to buy it for him, but then he decided to do it himself. And this was like last year. I had told him about it because both of my brothers are into fighting. One of them's a boxer. The other one is a Muay Thai fighter. And that's my youngest brother. He's a Muay Thai fighter. And I was like, hey, I think you'd like this. It's about fighting or something. And then he read it and he loves it. And I told him that I would read it so that we could talk about it. But I haven't done that yet. So I don't have any thoughts yet, but I will sometime when I finally read it. Oh, wait. Oh, there's an anime? Okay, well, maybe I'll watch the anime. Maybe. Okay. Um That's okay. I love convoluted. I mean, hey, Clamp is good at convoluted stories. It's something that you kind of have to get used to, I guess. And then if you love it, you love it. It is kind of dense, but I think once you get into it, and we're talking about Rigveda, once you get into it, it moves a lot faster than you might expect. Because I had those, wherever they are, those 3 omnibuses for a while before I finally sat down to read them because I was a little intimidated. And then when I did read them, I was like, oh, I shouldn't have been scared. It definitely moves a lot faster than you might think. So, okay. Oh, here's a good question. My fave thing that I've read recently. So I'm going to be honest, I have not been reading as much as I'm used to. I have been playing Animal Crossing. I'm trying to think of what I read recently. Oh, I did recently read Prince Freya, Volume 1, and that was extremely, entertain like, I didn't fully know what to expect going into it, and I was pleasantly surprised, and I'm, like, really excited to read more of that. So I definitely enjoyed that. What else have I started reading Conditions of Paradise, that is a Yuri anthology. Um, I wish that I could say that I'm in love with it, but, eh, so far it's okay. Like, I haven't finished it, so I don't know if I would say that's a favorite. Honestly, now that I'm looking, yeah, I would say Prince Freya Volume 1 has been my favorite thing I've read recently. So, yeah. Okay. W What is Clamp? So, Clamp is a group of women. They are mangaka. They are behind the series Cardcaptor Sakura. What's another one that people would be like pretty aware of? Chobits, Holic. Um, there's others, but those are, I think, the ones that people would really know. I guess Subasa Reservoir, y'all know I hate this word, Reservoir Chronicle. Um, and they were really, really popular in like what the 90s and then like the 2000s. Um, I don't think they really have a whole lot of new stuff out. So if you are newer to manga, you may not really know that much about them, but they're pretty iconic and I love them. I'm a stan. So yeah, that's what Clamp is. It's I don't know if I described that very well, but that's who they are. Oh, that you know, how did they get on your shelf? Oh my gosh. That's good. See, I have like I said, I have not really been reading very much manga, but there's a lot on my Kindle that I do want to get into. So I'm really trying to get through my physical stuff that's unread so that I can move on over. But I'm trying to hold out until after I get all of my Clamp stuff read so that I can hurry up and do. I want to hurry up and like read it so that I can do the video because I know everyone's like waiting for it. So I'm trying. Do do do. Okay. Um Gosh, I'm like, okay, I am so behind. How are y'all talking so fast? What the heck? Like, how? Oh my gosh. Okay. Um, I mean, for real, like, so I technically I didn't marry my high school sweetheart. He was like my freshman year of he's my freshman year of college sweetheart. Like we literally met like the first day of orientation. We didn't start dating then, that's how we met, and then we started dating a couple months later. So, yeah, so we've been together since we were 18, and we are basically 34. So long time, long time. Um, have I started Yona of the Dawn? I have not. I have volumes 1 through 15 sitting on the shelf. I have not started it. I'm going to. I'm not even really sure what I was waiting for. I think at first I was going to wait until it completed, but I don't know when it's going to complete. So I may as well just start. Yeah, I may as well just start. See, listen, there are some I didn't really have a whole lot of I didn't date a lot in high school cuz I mean, when you're a a weirdo and you're a black girl and you go to school at a majority white and school in a very small town, you're not dating. Let's just be real. You're not dating. So I didn't really date too much. I had like one or two boyfriends, and I'm glad that I'm not with them. Just yeah. And yes, Dylan, I hate that it's a phase trope. I don't like it, and a lot of Yuri set in high school and probably BL as well. But it just has that trope, and like I get it or whatever, but I don't like it because I'm an adult and I want to see like genuine couples. Yeah. Do, do, do. Um, okay. Oh, so are you asking me if I've seen either one? I have definitely seen a lot of Attack on Titan. Have not finished it. Probably never will, to be honest. Not there's nothing wrong with it. I just have a hard time with anime. Um, it my attention span doesn't really allow for me to watch a lot of things sometimes. And once I step away from an anime, it's hard for me to get back into it. So I don't even know. Have I watched I think my husband and I watched like the first 2 seasons, and I don't even know where they are now. So, and then I haven't seen Levias. Um, do- why am I like over here singing? Wow, I'm okay. Yes, Animal Crossing has been life right now. I'm like currently trying to pay off, or no, I'm currently working on fixing up my island, but also I'm trying to save money so that I can pay off my 500,000 bell loan. Okay, I'm excited for you to read it because I feel like you will enjoy it. I do feel like you will enjoy it. We should talk about it whenever you do. Like, let's talk about it. Listen, Dylan, oh my gosh, it's been so great. Oh, and I wanted to tell you, Dylan. So, you know how like my controller was doing the drifting thing or whatever? Apparently, we have like the traditional controller for it. I had no idea. My husband was like, "Oh, hey, do you want this controller?" And I was just like, "We've had this that whole time. I've been complaining about this control, like these joysticks or whatever. What is it called? What are the things called that I don't even, I don't anyway. I've been complaining about it, and he's been listening to me complain about it, and then decided to finally tell me that we have another controller. So I'm divorcing him. Girl, you need to read it. What the heck? Oh man. It's really good. It's really good. I was talking to Shay about this because Shay has read it, and she had mentioned in a video where she talked about it that it feels like a cross between Yona and Requiem of the Rose King. And now I haven't started reading Yona yet, but I know enough about it to agree with that. And then I did read volume 1 of Requiem last year, and I can see where she is making that connection, and it's so good. So yes, it's really good. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. I feel like, yeah, y'all are moving so quick. And I'm just okay. So yeah, it's so far from what I've read, it is not that spicy. And it is rated like teen. So I guess I kind of understand that. There are some very tastefully done scenes, but it's not like and they are adults, but I guess like the what I've read so far, they are adults, but their relationship, it's like new relationships, but not only are they new relationships, but they're the kind of relationships where it's like it's new, but also neither one of us has ever been with a girl before. And I can see that appealing to some people. It doesn't appeal to me because I want established lesbian couples. You know, like that's what I want. And I think that there are some stories in here that will have that, but I just haven't gotten to them yet. Um, I think it's just a matter of like preference. Like I can definitely see some people who like would want that like oh it's new and I've never been with a girl before like kind of thing. It's sweet, it's cute, but like I I'm seasoned, okay? And I I want seasoned things. Okay, I've heard good things about that. Okay. I'm gonna have to wait, is that one available in English? Like, for real, for real? You let me know. Yes, I don't know how y'all are typing so fast, or maybe I'm just taking forever. Um, okay, you have to tell me what you think about this. Please tell me what you think about it because I'd love to see it. Love it. Um, I personally love Kindle Unlimited. Um, I think it's worth it personally. Now, I let's see, what did I recently read? A couple months ago, I read Mars, and I was able to read the entire series through Kindle Unlimited, which I very much appreciated because I didn't want to have to try to track it down. And also, I'm glad because I don't want to keep it physically. So, I love that I could just read it basically for free or whatever it is, like $7 a month. And yeah, I think that it's worth it. You're not going to have access to like every single manga out there, but I do believe that you can. I think if it says Kindle Unlimited and Comixology Originals, I think those two things you can use like the unlimited towards and read for free. I'm pretty sure, but I personally I love it. But I'm a Kindle stan. I wish they would sponsor me. I know they're owned by Amazon and I know Amazon is trash, but I love Kindle. So, oh, is it $10 a month? Okay, well, Dylan says it's 10. My bad. Don't ask me how much things are because I don't be paying attention. Hi, welcome, welcome. And hi, 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 welcome. Oh, listen. Listen, you know what's funny? I ended up not buying anything because I was like, I can't do it. I can't do it. But I'm glad that you took advantage of that. I really am. Side note, for anyone who's wondering, this is cold brew with oat milk. I'm not drinking wine right now. Just, I don't drink wine every day. Oh, okay. No, I have not read this, but I want to. I've heard good things, and it sounds like something that I would be interested in. So definitely gonna read it. I would love to go to Japan again. Right now, no one's traveling, or no one should be traveling unless you just absolutely need to be traveling. But I would love to go to Japan again. Um, I don't know when that's gonna happen. Like we had plans this year to do some traveling, and the Rona, she said, no, you won't. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it's okay. It's okay. I did answer it, but it's way back there, so you're fine. I usually give it to friends, and then whatever's left, I do a giveaway for like my subscribers and things like that. I was saying earlier that I think I'm gonna get a PO box. So that way, like, if y'all want to hit me up in the DMs and um, ask me, for any of these that I've mentioned, I can send it to you without fear of y'all running up, which I know most of y'all ain't trying to run up. Again, I've said this, I live in Oklahoma, so run up if you want. But no, yeah, I give it away to friends and then I give it away to y'all. So yeah. Joy Cons. That's what the freak they're called. And I hate them. I hate them. So let's see. Oh my gosh, yeah. How are y'all? Okay. I need to hurry because y'all are just moving. Okay. Um, ooh. It depends on what other new series like you are looking at. I am not the best at keeping up with new series, but I will say that this is one that I have enjoyed. A lot. I'm trying to think of what else have I been interested in. I don't I don't think there's much. So yeah, I don't know. I would just say go ahead and pick it up because it's really good. Especially like within the shoujo realm. I think yeah, it's good. Oh man, yeah, because they're out here. Listen, these publishers, they're like, they want to get their coins. They said, you know what, everybody's stuck at home. Let's have some sales. And that's what they're doing. And I can't even be mad. um, that is a good question. I'm actually not sure. Um, so if anybody does know this, can y'all please answer? Because I have no idea. Oh yeah, Love Me Not. That's really I do really enjoy that one. And I'm not just saying that. I know I might be a little bit biased, but it's really cute. It is really cute. I don't read a ton of shoujo because I am like shoujo romance because I'm picky, but that one I am very excited to follow. Hello. Oh, okay, good. Okay, that's good to know because I was like, I mean, oh, you know what? I am not too proud. I will do it because I really I want to read it. Okay, Mars. I have a video sharing my thoughts for Mars. It's I can see why a lot of people love it. I think I just read it too late, if that makes sense, because I only recently read it. Yeah, okay. That's a series that I really want to start reading. I've heard so many good things about it. Um, and so I do plan to read it eventually. Okay. Oh yeah, okay. I'll definitely check it out. Yeah, Tokyo. I mean, I am reading, what is that? Still Sick? Still Sick. That's a GL that's currently being published by Tokyo Pop. And it's okay. It's okay. You know, whatever. Yes, please tell me. Okay. Please talk about it because it's so messy and so wonderful, and I love it. I love it. I want to finish that one. I have the first volume, like the first physical volume of that, but I'm obviously going to read the rest of it digitally because I'm not trying to go and find I'm not trying to find those. So, that would be really fun. I hope I hope that everything is good by then so that y'all can actually go. Um, okay. If that's something that you would just if that's something that you must do, I will allow it. I get very I'm a weirdo who gets uncomfortable when people want to give things to me. I don't I don't know why I'm like that. Gift giving is not my like that's not getting gifts is not my love language. I'm an acts of service type. That's my love language, acts of service. I love to do things for people and I love for people to do things for me. So I guess if we frame it as like you're doing something for me, then sure. uh, if that's something that you feel called to do. Manga tubers are not that rich geeky, though I agree that would have wait, what did I hold on, I missed, what did I miss, what the heck? Oh, okay. I totally missed. Yeah, a manga tubers meetup in Japan. Woo, you know, it would be real that would be really fun. Um, which manga tubers though? Because I don't know if I want to. You know what? Let me just okay. We're oh man. So okay. Oh, so so the Viz Media thing. So like I how do I have a contract with them. Um, so I am like an independent contractor and I do videos for them. But yeah, like yeah. And I mean, it's fun. It's the same thing that I do already, but I get paid. So I almost get uncomfortable talking about it because I don't want anyone to like view me differently or think that I'm in this for like I don't know. Okay. I get uncomfortable, but yeah, I enjoy it. I feel very like fortunate, I guess, like lucky to be able to do it, and I appreciate them very much. So, okay. Wow, I'm so uncomfortable. Okay, I don't know why. Um oh, okay, I'm gonna definitely get that because I do want to read that. Oh, okay. A manhwa called Moon Boy. I haven't heard of that one. I actually don't read as much manhwa as I would like. Like I do own one physically in Hangul or in Korean, and I bought it when my husband and I went to Korea in 2016. It's called Cheese in the Trap. But it's a webtoon that it started out as a webtoon and then it was printed. But I just ended up finishing it on webtoon. And I had bought them in Korean because I was going to use it to practice to keep studying. And then your girl stopped studying Korean, and they're just there as a souvenir. But I haven't heard of Moon Boy. What's that about? Let me know. Okay. Um. Aw, that's so awesome. Tell them to run me my check because I did some work. Oh no. Okay. Okay. Feelings. I'm feeling uncomfortable with feelings. That's so sweet. Thank you so much. 2K whenever. Like, we'll see. That would be awesome though. There are some manga tubers who I would love to kick it with, you being one of them. You know, there are others that I'm like, I don't think I would want to. I wouldn't know. But there's a lot that I would. It would be fun. Yeah. Um, see, I don't read One Piece, and I probably never will. Just being honest. A lot of people have told me that I should. I am too old to start something that is so long. No. But hopefully you get what you get that because I want you to get that. I have not. I want to read Land of the Lustrous. I watched the anime and I was just like, I need more. Like I need more. I even Googled to see if there would be a second season and it doesn't seem like there's gonna be. So I decided that I would eventually start collecting the manga. I have not read it, but oh gosh, that anime was so good. One of the few anime series recently that I had been able to like sit through. Like I couldn't stop watching it. It was so good, so good. Okay, Let Die. Oh, is that okay? So it's a manhwa. Is it like a physical manhwa or is it like a webtoon? Um, because I like messy. Um, Behind story. Y'all are just moving this. So, okay, hold on. Let me go back. Right. Okay. So, a lot of manhwa is actually being um a lot of manhwa is more popular in like web comic form. Um I feel like the manhwa industry, like the print industry, it just never took off the way that manga did, which is unfortunate. Like you can go to Korea and find and find stuff, but like here in the States, just there aren't a lot that are being translated, and it's just really sad, and I don't know why. But there are a lot of Korean artists on like webtoons. Um, Tapas, and I'm sure there's some other ones too, but yeah, it's really sad. I know. I would love Dylan. You would. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Wait, what are you sending? I missed that. Y'all are talking about something that I somehow missed. I got confused. Y'all, oh man. Yeah, yeah, manga tubers are everywhere. I personally don't I haven't watched any like Japanese manga tubers. Because I don't speak Japanese. Yeah. Okay, I guess are y'all talking about Moon Boy? Okay. I will Google it. I will okay. Interesting. I'll look into that. And okay, I am caught up. I am caught up with the comments and I'm so proud of myself. Also, it has been an hour and a half. I think it's about time to wrap this up. Like I think it's been long enough. What time is it? It's 7:30 and honestly I want to play some more Animal Crossing. But I will read a couple more because Base just commented. Oh, I'm sure. Oh my gosh, I'm sure that they have like crazy collections. I I can't even because the one time we went to Japan, like there's so mangas like at the train stations you could buy manga like manga everywhere. There's manga everywhere, and so I can imagine that people have some pretty like dope collections. I might have to look. I might have to look some up. I just because I don't speak Japanese, I'm like, oh, it would be kind of sad because I wouldn't be able to understand what they're like if they're reviewing what they're saying. But I mean, yeah. Are you sleepy? You can go to bed. You're fine. You're not gonna hurt my feelings because we're fixing to end this anyway. Because um, an hour and a half is a long time for y'all to have to listen to me talk. So, oh, I mean, maybe one of these days, One Piece might. We'll see. I don't know. It's just, I think for me, it's more so like I don't want to start that and then like get pretty far in and then not like it. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. So, oh, it's 7:31. I mean, it's for me, like that's bedtime. Oh my gosh. So, um, Hunter x Hunter, I watched one or two episodes of it and it just wasn't it wasn't for me. I think I'm not a huge fan of shonen adventure kind of like battle type like it's not that I think it's bad, it's just not necessarily what I gravitate toward. I'm always open to trying them out, but then I give it like a couple episodes, and if it doesn't really grab me after the second episode, then I just kind of like move on. um yeah, it's I wouldn't even say that I'm scared, it's just there's so much manga out here that I'm very interested in. And so for me, it doesn't make sense to start a series that I'm like only interested in because other people have read it. You know what I mean? Like everyone's talking about like Naruto, for example. Like, I'm not gonna read Naruto. I don't care enough to be in the conversation to invest in it, because there's all kinds of other manga that I'd rather read. I feel kind of the same way about One Piece, Bleach, although Bleach is one I used to love the anime, but I again, like as far as the series goes, I'm like, meh, I don't hate them, but I just there's so much out there that I'm more interested in that I would rather invest time and money into those. Because I don't really care about like having I don't care about jumping into those conversations, I guess. Um Yes, I'm going to. I'm going to. Okay, the big 3, I don't know. Does the big 3 change? As far as I know, it's isn't it is it Dragon Ball, Bleach, and Naruto? Are those the big 3? Maybe? I don't really know. Um, okay, I feel like did you mention this to me before? Did I feel like you did, and I need to remind myself to do that because I do want to yes, I do want to read that. Um, hey, so good to see you. I'm fixing to get off here though. But I'm glad to see you. Okay. Okay, One Piece, Naruto, Bleach. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. That makes sense. Not this one. Oh, wait, what did I? Oh, not this one. Wait, what was the one that you did mention? You have to DM me so I have a reminder because if I don't do something like immediately, I forget. So like DM me. Oh goodness. Okay. You know, I I never like to say that I never like to say that an entire demographic isn't my thing because like I don't I don't dislike shonen as a demographic, but I will say that I don't tend to find as many stories in that demographic that I love. Like Dead Man Wonderland is I think isn't that shonen or is it seinen? I'm not really sure, but anyway, it's one that like I enjoyed. I recently on the Shonen Jump app, I read Cross Manage, which is a shonen sports manga, and I really liked that. So there are some, and I like Haikyuu. Um, there are some things in the shonen demographic that I like, but it's not necessarily what I tend to gravitate toward. So, hey, you're fine. You're fine. It's cool. I'm kind of trying to wind down, but I get really distracted because I people keep commenting and I keep answering. So, we'll get off here when people stop commenting. Oh goodness. Oh, listen. I feel I don't feel you because I don't have a daughter, but I understand. Okay, so I also have not read any of My Hero Academia or watched the anime. And I think for me, it's just because I think it's more so the age. Like the age that it is geared toward, they're like my kids' age. Like, not that you can't be an adult and you can absolutely be an adult and watch it. But for me personally, I'm like, that's something that my kids would watch that I might watch with my kids. But since my kids aren't interested in it, I won't. But if my kids were like, hey, let's watch some anime, I'd watch it with them. Yeah, right. Yeah, okay, see, like, yes. I see what yes. That's all I can I agree with this. I agree with this. I feel like when it comes to action, I do tend to prefer it in anime. And actually, Shay just posted a video earlier today talking about her preference for shonen anime over manga. And I do kind of agree. I think that when there's a lot of action, it is easier for me to pay attention or see what's going on in like when it's moving than it is when I'm reading. So, but yeah, it's not that I hate it. It's not what I gravitate toward. Uh, yeah, okay. I do think that I agree with you on, being knowledgeable on them is valuable, especially in this space, like as a, manga tuber, ana tuber, whatever. I has that prompted me to do that? No, like I know that's horrible. But if I'm being honest, I tend to want to cultivate an audience of people who are interested in the things that I am genuinely interested in reading or watching. And so I don't really want to have to force myself to like pay attention to things I'm not interested in, just in case someone asks me about it. But I also do see the value in that. But that's why you have the viewership that you have. That's why you are like, you know, you're you're up here because you do put in that effort, and that time, and we appreciate you for it. I just, I stay in my lane. Okay, so I think it is safe now for me to call it. So if y'all are commenting right now, if you're typing, stop typing because I'm fixing. We're gonna go. We're gonna end this. Okay. I do want to say thank y'all so much for being here and tuning in and watching. The more I will do these again. I do enjoy this live stuff as long as y'all enjoy listening to me talk. Um, then I'm here. Oh, you don't need to listen. Don't apologize. Don't apologize. It was a good topic. It was good. I love to see it. So I've had so much fun with y'all, and we'll definitely do this again sometime. Yeah. So thanks for being here. Oh, stay tuned because later this week I will be uploading episode 2 of the Yowie Shelf podcast, and yeah. Oh man. Oh no, Dylan. No, I am stopping. We're done. We're done. We're over. It's canceled. Okay, we're done. But yeah, no, thank y'all so much for being here. I appreciate all of y'all. And I will see y'all on the channel. Have a good night. Yeah, I'll see y'all. Okay. Bye. Sit down and read your manga. Okay. Bye. Oh, wait, I have to make me push two buttons. Bye.